Hey, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, and it's time to work in Meldrum's Monster Garage. Been working in too many other garages lately, but that's okay too. Got to help your friends out. But we're going to get this 72 454 big block back in its home today. So I got blankets and all that good stuff posted around here, and I got some extra tape and stuff down in there from where I did some, Craigslist spray down there. But it's all good. We'll get the motor shoveling forward here and back down in its place. And who knows, maybe we'll have this car done before the Northern Ohio Chevelle show coming up here at the end of the month. But okay, let's shove her in. I got the exhaust manifolds off of this side. I'm going to put some high temperature RTV on the ports there. And first of all, I'm going to get the engine close to where it needs to go. I may hook up a few wires here and there, and then we'll get her all the way down into the location. Now, when I took it out, I did have the transmission on. The transmission sitting over on the shelf over there. Nothing wrong with it. I think it'd be easier to put it on underneath the car, so that's the way I'm going to do that. So here we go. Moving very, very slowly today. Maybe you hear the pitter-patter of rain out there. So you can see the clearance is tight, but we got room. And we're coming down very, very slowly. I had to take the fan blade off to give me a little more clearance there. I maybe could have left it on and tilted the engine more, but I thought it was easier to do this way. So things we have to kind of keep in mind here is we've got to attach the Z-bar down there. Hopefully I can get that in place, and I got to get the exhaust hooked up. I might have to take that Z-bar out and then put it in later. Probably the way to go. It's got other linkage attached to it, so I was trying to avoid that. But we're getting there. I've got the starter wire hooked up. I still need to get this part of the starter wire hooked up down here, but I've got the purple and yellow wire hooked up. So yeah, it's going good. Slow but sure. I'm taking my time. Got nothing else to do today. All right, you get that motor down in there far enough where it's still kind of floating here. Back up. It's still kind of floating. You can see it can shake it. It's not quite on the engine mounts, but you're able to sneak this exhaust manifold past the steering shaft here, which I have some tape on to protect it from getting scratched. So yeah, we got her going down in there real nice. Hey, I can never say enough good things about this pivot. Boy, does it allow you to adjust angles and get everything exactly where you want. So I'm gonna pull up some wires, make sure I'm not hitting anything there, and then set the engine down in there. All right, now we're getting the transmission up in there. I got my transmission lift, and we're squeezing her in there. So pretty easy. Get this, you're on a tilt table. You just push it in there and put the bolts in, and then we'll get the cross member in. So, alrighty, here we go. Hey, Mark Meldrum, Meldrum's Monster Garage, Northern Ohio Chevelle Club, and I'm whooped. I am whooped. Finally got this big block behind me back in the car, and now it's just a matter of hooking all the electrical and plumbing and all the other crap up to get it running, and then fill it with fluids and all that good stuff. So coming down the home stretch on that. Got the engine in, and then I got the transmission mated to the engine, and what a job. But as I sat here and reflect over the weekend, whew, man, it was a busy weekend. And I tell you, I gotta stay busy on the weekends getting things done, because once the Guardians are back in town, I'm at the ballpark almost every single day So between working at Mike's and working at the coin shop with my son Josh, it makes for a very, very busy week. And before you know it, the Northern Ohio Chevelle Club show is going to be here in less than a month now. And I'm starting to freak out because I'm working on the show program. Here's one of my favorite show programs, Summer of '69. Oh, I just loved it. Had the big blue on the cover with the astronaut. Man, I just love that program. And I got a program ready for the group to review. Tomorrow they're going to sit down and review it and get all their edits back to me. And that will be great. You know, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Northern Ohio Chevelle Club this year. And really looking forward to everybody coming. Now that the Maryland Chevelle show is over, excuse me, we can concentrate on the Northern Ohio Chevelle show. So cool. We got to get our advertising going and get people registered. I mean, the deadline's closely upon us. I don't know what it is. 15th of July is the deadline. I know there's day of show registration, but don't wait till then. It'll be just a fiasco. It's so much easier to get everything in ahead of time because it's a big show. It's a 2-day show. And I am sorry. Unfortunately, I will not be at the show this year on Friday. I will be there on Saturday. But as some of you guys know me, my in-laws both passed away this summer. First my father-in-law and then my mother-in-law about a month, 6 weeks later. And we are having a memorial for both of them here in Ohio on Friday, the day of the show. So I won't be able to make it out there. We're going to be at the church, which is off of Route 82 also, just like the show. But yeah, I need to pay my respects to my in-laws. They meant the world to me. And my father-in-law was an artist, and he always helped me put this Chevelle trophies together and do artwork for the show, and even did a caricature of Chuck Hansen one time. But hey, that's where I'll be on Friday, just so you know. I know I'm going to ramble a little bit here, but I wanted to, one of the cars that'll be at the show, Dave Crespin and his beautiful 1964 Chevelle will be in the lobby of the hotel. Joe Desmont's 1974 Malibu will be also at the show, and it'll be in the banquet room. But as I was looking for stuff, I couldn't help but go through some of the old pictures we had. I mean, just look at some of the old cool pictures we had that you get after the show is over. Here's 2019, summer of '69. That's when I had the '67 Chevelle there. There's our Hawaiian luau show when we had that beautiful '66 Chevelle there. And then remember the Chevelle rodeo. Had my '67 Chevelle there that Larry and I built. And then, who could forget Chevelle de Gras? We had a Mardi Gras theme with a big parade. And then, of course, Chevelle-ween. We had Halloween party. There's another rodeo picture. And then the Chevelle-Billy show. Had the old 4-door there, 66 4-door. Then a Chevelle Oktoberfest. That was a lot of fun. That was cool. And then we had a Chevelle show dedicated to Greece. So from the 50s, we had there's a Chevelle luau when I had the Bounty Hunter, 66 Bounty Hunter. And then we had a Christmas show. Christmas in July. So we've had lots of great themes over the year. I'm sure I'm not getting all of them, but let's celebrate those. I mean, we didn't have 20 years of the show. We've had 20 years of our club in existence, but let's celebrate that this year. So remember, be kind to everybody. And I see you at the Northern Ohio Chevelle Show this year. For me, it'll only be Saturday. But we're going to have a good time anyway. See ya!